I'm left with no option but to pull my bikini bottoms to the side, suspend myself with what little strength I have off the boat and get to work.
Revenge on my mum. It's so brilliant. Oh, wow, it's getting quite Oprah. I enjoyed that tremendously.
It was sitting loud and proud next to the kids' toothbrushes where I'd left it on the Friday before. Oh, no. On the plus side, my kids will know that I am a hygienic wanker.
Hello, Claire Hamilton.
Hello, Sara Cox.
Hello, excellent people. Welcome along to Teen Commandments Your Turn, the show where we try to make sense of the often mad brains of our teenagers. They're mad for it. Remember that? Mad Chester.
Oh, yeah.
Mad Chester. I'd always pretend I was from Manchester, even though I was actually from Bolton. You've had a lovely couple of days. Obviously, Your Turn is where we go through all your brilliant emails, your excellent stories about raising teens or your own teenage bad behaviour. We had a question of the week. You're excellent at answering these. Thank you so much. The question was, what is the biggest lie you told about where you were going when you were a teenager? Jane says, I was at a strict all-girls boarding school when I was 17. We were only allowed into town on a Saturday afternoon, but I really wanted to get my hair done during the week by a trainee hairdresser who I had a massive crush on. Brackets, he was openly gay, but I was convinced I could persuade him to go out with me. He was hosting an afternoon with free drinks and nibbles. I mean, I've got to say, you hairdressers love drinks and nibbles, don't you?
All day.
The Prosecco corks that used to be popping at your salon.
Oh, yeah. I used to have to cough over them in the staff room. You know, it'd be 10 a.m. Somebody sat down and you hear pop in the background. Sorry about that.
So he was hosting this afternoon so we could practice highlights on any willing volunteer. I immediately offered to be his model, of course. I marched excitedly into town, dreaming of him touching my hair, brackets cringe. Totally unaware, I was expected to go and see the school nurse for my BCG vaccine. When I didn't show up for the vaccine, they searched the entire school, questioned my friends who were sworn to secrecy, looked in my bedroom, etc. Oh yeah, because she's at a boarding school.
Oh, wow.
Then panic must have set in as they contacted my auntie, who was my guardian in the UK, and then they got hold of my parents in the Middle East. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Meanwhile, she says, I was having a lovely time in the salon, flirting away in vain with the handsome gay hairdresser, nibbling twiglets and sipping Lambrini, unaware of the chaos that was taking place back at school. I eventually returned to school slightly drunk with my lovely new hair, changed back into my uniform and dashed to the library where I would pretend I had been all afternoon. So she kind of got away with it. That evening, I headed back to my boarding house feeling quite smug that I had managed to pull it off. But then when I went to the mirror to admire my lovely new hair, I noticed horizontal blonde stripes at the back of my head. The plastic cap had clearly leaked.
They're called bleeds.
Ooh, are they?
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
Yeah.
Is that just
really
one of the,
like
have you had it? Have you seen it before? Have you done it before?
You can get rid of them, but yeah.
Oh, but it's hard work. But once you've left the salon,
oh yeah,
you know what you can do. When she's like, it looked a complete mess. No amount of moving my parting on, putting it in a ponytail would cover up the mess. With my tail between my legs, I had to head back into town on the Saturday when I was allowed to, and paid a qualified hairdresser to sort it all out. I feel like it's a sad ending, but I felt like it was kind of worth it, that she had a lot of fun. A dreamy afternoon on the Lambrini.
Fabulous. Yeah, definitely. So I've got a story from Jess.
Hi, Jess.
Hi, Sarah and Claire. I recently re-listened to an old episode where Elle mentioned her ocean disaster story and knew I had to get in touch and share my own experience with nature's toilet.
Here we go.
2 things you need to know are 1, I'm terrified of wasps.
Right.
And 2, when faced with anxiety, I shit.
God, this is an excellent setup, by the way, Jess, for this story. We are fully locked in.
Now, picture this. My girlfriend and I have rented a boat and are sailing in the Mediterranean Sea. It's romantic and the surroundings are gorgeous.
Lovely.
During our maiden voyage, a wasp is buzzing around, which gets me on edge.
Right.
Anxiety spikes. I jump in the water to escape it. Fine. Rather dramatic.
It really is. It's a little bit like, do you remember when you learn how to draw a dog's face and you draw a stick man?
Yes.
With no arms and loads of wasps comes down. So he jumps in the pond, the circle, and there's a boulder. Do you remember that? Voila, a really rubbish dog's face. That's what we did before the internet, guys. It was
still
amazing.
Do it sometimes.
Okay, so she's jumped in the sea to escape a single wasp.
Yeah,
Excellent
the
work.
shark-infested sea, but there's a wasp. When I want to get back into the boat, I cannot muster the upper body strength to haul myself back into our vessel. Now, I've had this, haven't I?
You've been there on that banana ride thing.
It's in an old
inflatable.
episode,
Yeah,
isn't it? Where
worth
the kids were
searching for.
mortified I couldn't haul myself back up.
Worth searching for. And then we got an excellent story to your turn as well about somebody where a fellow holidaymaker pushed one of our listeners back up on the boat.
He hoisted her up by her
by her undercarriage.
with his head.
With his head, like a porpoise. Incredible. Worth searching for if you're not heard it.
Anyway, this is why you should do your press-ups, isn't it, really?
Yeah. So Jess is in the water.
She's in the water. She can't get back in.
Okay.
Anxiety.
Girlfriend's on the boat, probably chuckling.
Yeah.
And also thinking, God, what are we going to do?
Fucked off somewhere. So she's not got the strength to haul herself back into the vessel. Anxiety is back up and she's stranded at sea.
Right.
Okay.
Good.
This stress is too much for my poor bowels. I know I have to drop the kids off at the pool and soon. So after deliberation, I'm left with no option but to pull my bikini bottoms to the side, suspend myself with what little strength I have off the boat and get to work. Let me tell you, very little pushing was required. Well, at least she'll be lighter when she goes back up.
That is very true.
What emerged can only be described as the biggest tree trunk of a log I have ever passed. Feeling better and much lighter, I managed to clamber back into the boat and see that a whole school of fish had ascended from the depths to chow down on this absolute feast. Oh, no. My girlfriend and I cried with laughter as we hightailed it away from the scene of the crime. I hope she was back in the boat at this point and she's not like,
just clinging on. Banging around on the behind the boat. Oh God.
Massive fan of the pod. Makes me smile every time I listen. Keep it up, from Jess.
Jess. Brilliant. What an incredible story. Also, no fucks given about remaining anonymous. She's like, just gives a shout out. Jess, what an excellent story.
Brilliant.
I'm going to also say, I think it was better that it was a big firm one.
Yeah. Have you ever shit in the sea?
No.
Oh.
Have you?
No.
Oh, you said it like it was.
I've weed in the sea.
Oh, yeah. We've all weed in the sea where we're pretending we're looking at the horizon. Like, oh, so stand here for a minute before I start swimming. Always look around, don't you? Put your hand up to your forehead to shield your eyes from the sunlight. Yeah, I think I'll head over there in a minute. And just like clearly every
I sit
woman
down for mine, but then I always end up rolling around with sand and everything and stuff.
Sit at the water's edge, just thinking about life. I've done that as well. That's another classic.
A big wave takes you out as you're midway. You're like, this is not great.
Can I just say as well that for the first time, we've got the two fantastic women who helped make the pod in the studio. And we've also got Rodrigo for the first time, who's now got the face of a haunted man whose...
What?
Life has changed forever after hearing that last story about Jess's massive poo in the sea. So I can only apologise, but welcome to Teen Commandments. These are our brilliant listeners. Claire has been on with an eye.
Oh?
Is there any beef between you and Claire's with an eye?
No, it's just with people who give me an eye. Don't give me an eye.
Yeah, she ain't got no eye.
I ain't got no eye.
I always spot that when it happens on an email and stuff about work stuff. I'm like, take the eye off, guys. She'll be fuming. Dear Sarah and Claire, this made me laugh. Another reminder of my parenting failings. She sent us a photo. So Claire with an eye says, today my daughter shared a memory from 6 years ago during COVID. For context, I am a nurse and I work in the NHS. Okay, so picture the scene. It's COVID. She works in the NHS and the picture is from Snapchat. And her daughter is clearly, I think, lay on her bed. It's like a Velux window that you can see in the sort of slopey ceiling. She's took a picture, lay on her bed. And the caption, it's time-stamped for 8 p.m.
Yeah.
That's important. COVID times,
right.
NHS.
Right.
And her daughter's wrote, I was going to clap today, but my mum's being a bitch. It's so brilliant and it is so teen, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
The not seeing the bigger picture about what clapping on the doorstep and banging the saucepans was all about. She's like, no, I'm going to punish my mum and the NHS as well because she's being a bitch today. So I ain't
She's
clapping.
ruining my life.
I'm on my bed, on Snapchat, not clapping. On revenge on my mum. It's so brilliant. Also love as well. that your daughter sent it to, because she must have popped up and she must have been like, look what I did. Look what I did 6 years ago, Mum. Claire, excellent work. And as we always have to say, thank you for all your hard work and everything you do for the NHS. I have to say, oh, wow, it's getting quite Oprah. I enjoyed that tremendously. Let's have a little look. So Katie has been on. My husband and I have been together since we were teenagers. When we were our kids' age, that's 16, the rule our parents had for us when we stayed at each other's houses was that we had to be in separate rooms in the morning.
Right.
So I think that is, you can cuddle up the night before, have a bit of a snog and stuff, but then sleep separately. You've got to be in separate rooms by the morning, so not spend the night in the bed.
Okay.
Is what I think the rule was. So when my son asked if his girlfriend could stay over, I thought myself incredibly fair by laying down the exact same rule. His girlfriend came over, stayed over, and we agreed that my son would sleep in the spare room. All good. The following morning, I had a classic perimenopausal pre-5 a.m. wake up and decided to go downstairs to make a nice cup of tea. Mm-hmm. On the way past the spare room, I realised the door was wide open and no one was in there. I did feel a rage coming on, but after a moment of annoyance and panic, I had a sudden memory flashback to what my boyfriend, now husband, would do to get a fondle in the dark. On a Friday evening, my boyfriend and I had settled down in the living room with his mum to watch a movie on a DVD. Well, it was the 90s. Obviously, his mum would have had a long week of work, and after a couple of wines, she'd always fall asleep. What would happen next, I think, is absolute genius. My boyfriend would sneak to the DVD player and fast forward the movie to the credits, and then press play on the credits, letting them roll. He'd then turn to his mum and gently wake her, saying, "Mum, the film's finished." In a daze, she'd head off to bed, leaving me and the boyfriend to pass first base and beyond. Woohoo! Fast forward to modern day, and we did actually tell my now mother-in-law that that's what we used to do. And she roared with laughter and horror, as she said she had absolutely no idea. So by the time the kettle had boiled on my very early morning cup of tea and chuckling away at the genius of that memory, I decided that the separate bedroom rule was ridiculous and that all bonking would have happened by then anyway. Isn't that lovely? Katie, that's such a cute story.
Yeah, that's lovely. I mean, it is true, isn't it? Like, they're going to get done what they need to do, then they'll go in the separate bags.
And at least they're doing it under your roof. They're not doing it at the park or
the alley
whatever.
Next door to the house or whatever.
Oh, it's very specific. There should be a plaque up there for you, Claire, now that you're famous on the pod. You get busloads of tourists coming having picture taken where you got your little knocker's felt or whatever. Sorry, too much detail. And also what I love about that as well is, Katie, is that there's a certain innocence about it as well. Yeah. Fast forward in the DVD, waking the mum up. It's really cute. Love it. Thank you very much. Any stories, please, hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Have you got rules when your son has got his girlfriend staying over?
Well, he's a bit older now, isn't he?
But when he was younger, did you have rules?
Yes, but they would hang out up there quite a lot in the day, and I always figured that if they were going to get up to something, they were going to get up to something.
It's tricky, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, you can't be too Victorian with it.
No, my daughter's different though. For some reason, I'm a bit more protective.
It's a tale as old as time.
Yeah, it is.
We just are, aren't we?
Yeah, just hovering around the door. Hello, you two. What's going on? You've been in there for 10 minutes.
Anybody want a cup of tea?
Yeah, exactly. You hungry? Shall we all sit and watch TV together? Yeah,
it's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. We need to, at some point, we should cover on the pod a little bit, go over it about how you handle that, because we had that brilliant email from that woman who was worried about her son dry humping with his girlfriend, and she caught them. And we'd said to her, look, you're doing a great job. At least they're in your house and you've had a talk with him. He's really open about stuff.
It's going to work.
But it is a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? Especially if it's your baby.
Yeah.
I bet it's probably different if you've just got one child as well. Like, that's your little special. And you're like, oh my God, they're growing up.
This is their innocence.
What's happening?
I was at drinks recently, and a fellow mum said that her daughter had been with her boyfriend for 18 months, and she's I think she's 17 or 18. And she said, we're yet to have the talk for when she starts to. And of course, I'd had a couple of wines. Oh, babe.
Did you?
They've been at it for ages. She was horrified. She was like,
really?
no, she hasn't. She would have told me, like...
No.
I'm going to say, and then Sam, we know Sam, my friend, she's like,
yeah.
Claire, no, she's got a pod, she does about teens and everything. She knows everything. I was like, yeah.
Hey, Sam, by the way. Love Sam, iconic. Yeah, because it's interesting, isn't it? Because you're just like, no, she'd tell me.
No.
I've got family members who, when their kids have started seeing someone, they always maintain, oh, no, nothing's happened.
Yeah.
They tell me about it.
Tell me. You're not the last person you're going to tell, is your mum.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not going to go in and be like, Mum, I'm ready to dish. Let's spill that tea about what I've just been up to.
We tried something different. Okay, so Sally's been on.
Hi, Sally.
She says, hi, ladies. I'm a single mum of 2 teens and work from home. So I get to have the house to myself most days of the week. That's nice. I love a potter around the house.
I never get the house to myself.
So lovely. Lovely.
This is what happens. You've got an excellent husband, but he does work from home. He's home a lot.
Yes.
Never get the house to myself.
You do like it, don't you, when you get an empty? You get a bit excited.
You just feel the entire house has a completely different energy when I know there's nobody else in there.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It just feels so relaxing.
Yeah, great. This has brought about the opportunity for a regular procrastiwank.
Oh, excellent.
Amazing.
This is a word we've not heard for quite a while.
Do you want to explain?
It was in one of the first early episodes. So what Sally's talking about here is those moments when you're working, you need inspiration, and you procrastinate by going off and masturbating because you just might as well, because you're like, I can't be bothered to do this. I know what'll cheer me up. I'll go and have a procrastiwank. See also snoozy wank if you can't sleep. Just knock one out quickly. You have to sometimes, even when you can't be bothered, but you just think, I need to sleep. You know that it releases dopamine.
It releases everything.
Yeah, lots of lovely. It certainly does. So that's, just to clear that up, that's in an early episode. I don't want to talk about how that word came about or indeed who brought that up. But Sally, thank you so much for your email. So she has the opportunity for a regular procrastiwank.
And she says that she's sure that it helps with her work creativity. So yes, another benefit.
It is no coincidence that I've written 3 novels, babe. Bestsellers. Whew. Actually, that's a lie. The 3rd one's not even out yet. I might have cursed it. My memoir did well, though. So.
You could do a little debut to Procrastiwanks.
Yes.
Many thanks to you.
Oh, yeah. What, in my acknowledgements?
Yeah.
You get a mention.
Do I?
In my acknowledgements. Yeah, of course. Do thanking you. Yeah, so excellent. I just want to, sorry, back to Sally's email. This isn't about me, but all books are still available on all the usual websites if you'd like to buy any of my work. Carry on.
Okay. All right.
Cheeky.
So a couple of Mondays ago, I nipped upstairs for a little more me time.
Nice.
However, when I went into my special drawer for the toy cleaner, to my horror, it was not there.
Oh, that's fancy. She's got a toy cleaner.
Do you have a toy cleaner?
I have a wet flannel and a tap.
Do you do it?
That's way too personal, but
Okay.
yes, of a fashion.
After a panic moment, I ran to the bathroom where I found my bottle of sex toy cleaner. It was sitting loud and proud next to the kids' toothbrushes where I'd left it on the Friday before.
Oh, no.
Oops. On the plus side, my kids will know that I am a hygienic wanker. And on the negative side, they can no longer look me in the eye and will possibly never brush their teeth again.
Oh my God.
Oopsie, sorry kids.
I love it where you've got like Oral-B, toothbrush, love honey, sex toy cleaner. Do you think it says that on it? Do you think it's obvious what it is, or is it in discreet packaging?
I mean, at least you didn't get, Mum, what's this?
Yeah. Spread this in my fringe and it's gone all funny with this hairspray. It's rubbish. Yeah, it could have been much worse. Sally, thank you so much. Excellent stories as ever. You're so brilliant at this. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Please send us your stories. We love doing these little cheeky extra episodes of Your Turn, and support the pod however you can. If anything has made you giggle today, I would love you to make it your homework to send this pod to a friend that you love, to your sister, to whoever, and just be like, get your ears around this, babe. And that would really help us out as well. So do that. Thank you. Love you in advance. Thanks for doing that. Obviously, little reviews help as well on wherever you listen to the podcast, on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts. And you can go and see Claire on Facebook. She's in charge of the Facebook group.
Very, very exciting.
She absolutely loves
I
it.
love it.
And of course, you can watch episodes on YouTube. You can see us when our fringes are
looking
struggling.
at who you're waving.
Just wave in general. We're waving. Bye. Thanks so much for listening to Teen Commandments. We have an absolute blast doing this pod. I hope you can tell. We love it. What?
Can I have a coffee?
Yeah, you can have a coffee and a beef stick.
Oh,
You've
yes.
done well. I've got some
You brought
beef
some
sticks in my
beef
bag.
sticks.
Yeah, 100% grass-fed beef. Very good. I'm going to get some beef down you in our little break. And thanks for listening. We will be back Monday with our main episode. Have a gorgeous few days till then. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye.